Oh well, shit. We finna start it off.
Yeah,
First
yeah,
question, man. Trending topic, bro. Were you just taking a piss and left your mic on, nigga?
Oh, he picked it up.
Man,
Told you.
look.
See, that's why you need a dynamic mic when you use that. When you use that.
Oh shit.
Educate him, Alan. Tell him. I heard it.
Oh,
Alan, I don't know if he heard it, but he was on the phone and all I could listen to was bloop. I heard the toilet drop and I heard
oh
whatever the fuck water sounds. I was
wow.
like,
Wow.
hell
Even
no.
me on the even me on the phone,
Hey,
I
hey,
muted it.
so listen, y'all. This is trending tonight. All right. You know what I'm saying? I'm Smooth from the, you know what I'm saying, with the homeroom with Smooth podcast and all that other shit. I got my boy Kev with me. I got my boy Type X Thrills. He takes pictures of roller coasters and shit. Y'all go follow him on IG and Twitter. A link. It's scrolling across the bottom below. And without further ado, we gonna get started, man. So number one trending topic right now is what's good, Chase? What's good?
Chase on here.
Oh,
Hey, it's my boy
Yeah.
Chase Richard, man.
That's good.
Chase, get in the podcast, bro. Shit, I ain't doing shit. I'm just sitting here with the boys.
Okay, so first topic is the number one topic is LaMelo Ball was saying he was gonna go number one. He was gonna be drafted number one. He actually got drafted third and went to the Charlotte Hornets. So what y'all think about his pathway, like how he did it? Because he went and played overseas first, and then he went into the league.
How you play overseas?
You just apply for a team.
Yeah,
Where?
His dad took him out of
Anywhere,
school.
Spain, China.
like the overseas rules are because they have like multiple leagues. So he didn't go to like their top league, but he went to a league. I think that experience is definitely going to help him. I do think this highlights the issues with the NBA more in general of how it is. It's funny because it's a National Basketball Association, but they're not fair to everybody nationally. Because the thing is, when you play in overseas right out of high school, you could go into the NBA. And the U.S., since it's a business thing, you have to wait a year, and pretty much waiting that year, you have to go play in college or go in the D League. So I hopefully, because I could give a crap about was it LaMelo Ball? Like I really, I don't see like the greatest deal about him, but that's probably because his dad put like a shallow, bad taste in my mouth. But I do hope that this opens the pathways players have, because if you're doing one and done, like it wastes, it wastes everybody's time.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. That one chip challenge I just did, man, it is still kicking my ass right now. Like it is hurting. What the fuck is that? Next topic is
We just off of that topic that quick. Ain't nobody
There's nothing else. There's nothing else to say. Like
he gonna respond to Alan.
I have nothing to add.
So well spoken. He just wants some feedback.
There's nothing else to say. I don't care about him.
Kev wants to say my mic is awesome.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. That mic, I need one of them.
Oh God. Anywho, more importantly, this is the topic I really gonna talk about. Man, Klay Thompson suffered an injury today while practicing at UFC on his lower leg. And this is him coming back from having an torn ACL. This mess hurt my heart because I was expecting to see Splash Brothers next season.
He was practicing UFC, you said?
USC.
Yeah,
he was practicing at UFC. Yeah.
I don't know shit about sports. I'm gonna be quiet.
I don't know. Like I hope he's able to come back. I really, really do.
Damn.
But this puts his future in doubt because and we think because you think of Klay Thompson, you think of you think of him as the Warriors, and there's always rumors of him coming down to Southern California. Now with him being injury prone, depending on how long the injury is, like he could be on the market for cheap next year if they say that he's not worth the hassle, or if they actually get another player that could do somewhat of what he's able to do, but actually be on the court. So that's crazy.
Because somebody explained it to me. What do you mean by being injury prone? Is it like fucking car insurance and they're like, okay, he's had an injury here, had an
Well,
injury there,
well,
therefore we need to.
Well, no, because unfortunately, injury prone. It's what owners use, and the GMs. If you're more susceptible to injuries, they'll say, "Hey, we're not going to pay you as much because we're
Right.
forecasting you not being gone." So it's a term that they use to pretty much pay somebody less.
Right,
Um,
right.
so that's what they mean by injury prone. So they'll look at your whole history, and plus like the human body, kind of like Derrick Rose. Like once you get like a couple injuries, you're never back to 100% physically. So they'll use that. So they'll say, hey, well, we don't forecast you going back to how you were, so we're not paying you of what you once were. We're going to pay you to see
Oh
where
my
we think
God!
you're going
Yeah,
to be.
he's out next season.
Yeah,
He tore his Achilles. He
yeah.
tore
So
his-
that Achilles,
Oh,
that's an
oh.
injury that you don't come back from. So because
see.
that's the thing, like DeMarcus Cousins, he was highly sought, and then he hurt himself now too, and twice. So now like he's gonna get like barely, not the money that at its peak. He's gonna get something. Hey, here's the deal. They'll probably try to give him like a 1 year deal, prove yourself, or they'll get us something low just to keep him.
Yeah,
Ain't that some shit?
So
man.
The politics in the NBA, man.
yeah, at least it's better with the NBA because his current deals, like, they're all guaranteed. But so usually here the injury prone, it's more so with the NFL. Because a lot of contracts aren't guaranteed, so then they'll kick you out, and then the next team has to pick you up, and I'm like, oh well, you have injury problems, so we
Yeah,
can't
and
pay
I
you much,
guarantee there's more injuries going on in the NFL.
especially this year.
Man, so and then you know what I'm saying, I want to say congrats to Anthony Edwards for being the first overall draft pick in the NBA. That's a huge achievement. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to him that he got picked up by the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
Yeah, Minnesota Timberwolves. Again, I wasn't following college ball that much this year. So
I don't think anybody was.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. So right now everybody's talking about the to moving right along. The Masked Singer. So a lot of people are talking about the crocodile mask, and I think they're saying he is Nick. Who is they saying he is? But a lot of people think it's Nick Carter.
Damn, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, that's what I said. But the Masked Singer is good for bringing people back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
So we'll definitely see it if it's him. I'm sure that's gonna get a pop, and that's what it's for. So if it's good to bring the casual audience back to you, that's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I haven't seen the Masked Singer. I've just heard about it, but definitely if it's Nick Carter, it'll be that definitely good.
I just Googled this shit, man. I
Yeah.
did not know such a show existed. So they take
Dude.
celebrities, singers, put them in elaborate costumes,
Mhm.
and they have to conceal their identity while singing.
Yeah.
Yes. And you know what's crazy? Like they brought back like that's how Team Payne popped back off because he was on Masked Singer. He won the very first season of Masked Singer. Like, and he was singing no auto tune, so a lot of people didn't really know it was him.
Yeah.
Like he was murdering songs.
What
like,
the
murdering.
hell?
Yeah,
This show is crazy, nigga. I'm looking at images, my man. Excuse my language.
He's about to go watch it right now. He's like,
Right.
set my
This looks
TiVo.
like the weirdest thing. They got like a baby chick and a honeybee, and then some Cthulhu-looking monster. And it's like, okay.
Yeah. Let me think. Okay, so next thing. Now this can get a bit more discussion. So HBO Max.
Hey, I fuck with
is
him.
gonna for the first time there. So Wonder Woman 1984 is going to release in theaters and stream exclusively on HBO Max.
I
I saw
HBO
it
Max.
coming. I mean,
Huh?
I saw all this shit coming. Every platform is going to have exclusive streaming rights at some point, even with movies.
I'm about to get HBO Max, man.
Yeah, it's 2020. Yeah. There's no reason for a movie, even a new release, to not be available on all streaming platforms unless it's exclusive.
Well, I think that the main thing was too because when because we actually talked about this earlier. These different companies because unfortunately and things are changing. These movie theaters, they were actually big business, and that's like the best way to get them out.
Yeah.
And it was when Trolls World Tour, they said, "Hey, Universal's like we're going straight to digital." And because it was 2020 and everything, and AMC actually kind of said, "Hey, you know what? We're not playing your movies anymore." Until they got into like some other deal, but
Yeah.
it was such a big deal. So it kind of reminds me of just of us, like in our reliance on fossil fuels too, because unfortunately, people with other agendas, they still want to, they still want to take care of themselves, even though like it was said, fossil fuels, it's not the future. We know
Yeah.
that. Movie theaters, unfortunately, are not the future, and so it's crazy. I know with me, I never had HBO Max ever at all, so I might have to pick it up because Wonder Woman 84. Definitely want to see that. So hopefully I could buy it right away too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for. So hopefully Apple comes through with me for the clutch.
Oh man.
Um, but so we'll definitely see. But yeah, hopefully Apple comes to the clutch. But I see because isn't HBO, aren't they doing that Justice League Max or not the Snyder cut too?
I haven't seen
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
yet.
That's supposed to be coming out too.
Yeah, so I could see DC Warner Brothers making a deal with them. Um, Unfortunate because I rather not get like another um oh wow um
Yeah,
yeah, so I don't want to get another streaming service, but
yeah. That this
Yeah.
just happened.
yeah, no, I just saw
What's
that. I was
gonna
like, well,
happen?
Yeah, man. So Bobby Brown Jr., Bobby Brown's son, just died at 28 years old. Man.
Oh wow, what happened?
Yeah, he was found dead Wednesday in his LA area, in his home in the LA area at the age of 28. Police do not believe there was foul play
Was it
involved. I mean,
drug overdose or something? Drug related?
nothing's been confirmed, so I don't want to I don't want to throw this out there, but man,
mhm.
yeah, like this person, what is it, at Katie uh C89 or whatever. I just want to give her the proper props for saying this. She was like, she's like so sad for Bobby Brown, your wife, your daughter, and now your son. Like, yeah, like he didn't had a rough life, man.
I
Like
mean,
like he didn't lost Whitney, he lost his daughter, then he turned
Yeah,
around and lost his son. Now,
yeah,
that's tough. That's tough.
that's
That's tough.
it.
In an already rough year. In an
yeah,
already rough year. Very, 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 very tough.
I'm worried about Bobby Brown. Like that's especially this one. So like within 4 years, lost three because because Whitney was 3 years 3 years. You know,
hmm
I mean,
Man, can I ask something, bro? What is
Yeah.
it? Not this ain't disrespecting the family, nothing, but like, does the family itself have a history of drug abuse? Like all of them have
yeah,
some type of history?
Yeah.
yeah. I
Damn, man.
because and that's the thing like when because some people they think it's you learn it, some people think it's like genetics, so like you're more predisposed of it, but it's kind of hard when especially like I think it's different like because if we're doing drugs whatever like none of us are, I'm gonna say that too, but like say if we were to do drugs and then we have a kid and we clean it
Yeah,
up like unless your family said something about it, your kid's not gonna know. With them, it's like they have that past. Everybody knows, because like you
yeah,
can't hide it. Everybody knows, what happened with Whitney Houston. Everybody knows, Bobby Brown. So it's kind of like, so you can't say like, oh, you can't say, well, you didn't do it because everybody knows. And then of course when you have the means to get it,
Yeah,
it's
man.
definitely a lot easier, which is
yeah.
really it's unfortunate and it's sad.
Yeah, man. For
Um,
So
real.
so the drug addiction, or I ain't gonna say all that, but a lot of the family trauma is affected the children. I guess is that what we're seeing?
yeah, yeah,
Like
because
Bobby Christina, I think she OD'd on something,
yep,
didn't she?
she OD'd on cocaine and alcohol, and then she drowned in the pool,
Isn't
and it
it
was like
what
just like her
Whitney?
mom. Yeah,
Yeah.
Whitney
Fuck.
years or so, pretty much like within I think I said like 3 years like that. But like it's been like a rough decade for him, which is so
Yeah.
I'm worried for him and the family. But then,
Condolences, man.
yeah.
Yeah, huge condolences. Man, shit. So this is a rough segue. So we're moving into Sheck West put himself, the rapper Sheck West, put himself into the NBA draft.
Oh Lord.
The only West I know is Kanye. No, I'm
Bro,
joking.
that nigga is trying to. He might release a song or something. He's doing something, bro. He's trying to gather that clout for a reason.
Then somebody put up the meme of Kanye West when he realized he wasn't going to win the 2020 election.
Oh shit!
No, I mean,
Oh,
yeah, that is definitely crazy.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's wild.
How did he even do that?
Well, I guess anybody can declare for the draft. It just depends on how much. Because that's the thing. Because you declare for it doesn't mean you're gonna get picked. Like if you wanted to, you could say, "Hey, I declare myself for the NFL draft." But
so there's no requirements or prerequisites to declare.
Only just 1 year out of school.
Oh,
at high school.
So I could go be in a draft.
Yeah, man. And you know, I might not make the D League, but I could say, hey, I was that guy with a nice mic, and I was in the draft.
That's funny.
I got a question for y'all. I'm gonna put it up on the screen.
Oh Lord.
Hold on, because this is gonna be the next one. So we got apple juice versus
orange juice.
Orange juice.
I'm
bro,
big.
Hold on, man. What time of day is it?
No, that
doesn't matter. Because you know why? Because with orange juice, I'll tell you this: orange juice. It doesn't matter what time of the day. Because I can make mimosas. You know, I can make a screwdriver.
True.
I can have it for breakfast. It comes in the carton. As long as it's not McDonald's where it's overpriced, orange juice.
Mm-hmm. All right, check it. Orange juice for breakfast. The rest of the day, apple juice, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
I'm just that.
I can see that. But I'm not an apple juice fan anymore. But I know I could definitely see that because I know like for me, it's like orange juice for breakfast, and then like unless I'm making like a drink, I'm not like damn, I need some orange juice. You know,
now,
I feel that.
I'll tell y'all the cheat code: cran grape.
Hell no, bro.
Cran grape is the cheat code. Cran grape is the cheat code. That's what I'm saying. Fam, have you had it?
That's how I know you black, bro. You bringing up that old black people shit, man. Bro. That's some shit I see in my grandma's house, bro.
Man, whatever, man. Cran grape is fire.
That's the shit that they tell you to drink when they ain't got no more tongue.
Anybody that watching this comment right now, is cran grape not fire, bro? Is cranberry not fire?
I put cranberry juice like around there with grapefruit juice and shit.
No. Cran grape.
What about cran apple?
Cran grape, not cran. Oh yeah, cran apple is slapping. That cran. What is that?
They're all mixtures for me. So
almost like a strawberry. It's almost like strawberry. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. No, but they're all mixtures for me. So it's like, you know.
Yeah.
Like how
we do this? Great slap.
I think that's what it is. Apple juice isn't a mixer, so that's probably why I don't like it.
Have any niggas ever had an actual cranberry?
I actually have.
I haven't, bro. I've never even seen one in real life.
Oh man, you missing out. They go kind of good in smoothies, but you got to be careful about like blending it up real good because they don't like they're so small. Like you got to be like making sure like really gets caught. Like
oh okay.
Or else you be drinking and you're
like choking on cranberries, man.
You be done.
Funny, you bro. He pulled out the cranberry juice. I didn't see that one coming.
What is it? Some WWE shit is trending.
Oh man, can I pass it if y'all want to?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this. The Death Triangle is back. Yeah, I'm out.
I'm one of them people that's like
that's not WWE. I don't think.
Yeah, the Death Triangle. It says it's WWE, bro. It says the Death Triangle is back in business.
Who the fuck is that? Like Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I have no idea. Because I know
Undertaker.
No. Like these are all new cats. These are people we don't even know no more, bro.
Is that like
Like,
AEW or something like that? Because I don't see
yeah,
it trending.
AEW Dynamite. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so at the bottom of my trending topics.
yeah.
It's freaking Death Triangle. So I guess that's the move they pulled off,
So
and
that's something
everybody's
that
talking
people
about
are
that.
talking about.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! It jumped up to number 5. Shit, quick. They really happy about that.
Yeah.
Um,
I
yeah,
wish I
that's
had analytics on the viewership of WWE. I didn't think it was still that high. That it'd be
No,
trending on Twitter.
I know it was low, but I think now with stuff not going on, it's like it's things you have to watch. Because I mean, I don't watch it, but I will say I do keep up with it on because you know they have like the YouTube shows on it, like what culture
Mhm.
wrestling. So like on Monday or not, I could say on Tuesdays and I guess Saturdays or whatever like that. I do watch it because it's like they have ups and downs, so like you catch up on it. But that's really like about it. Like I haven't watched it in quite a while, and I know like my cousin, he was really into that. So because I know I went to WrestleMania like 2 years ago, the one that was in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
okay.
In
I mean,
New York.
yeah,
Okay. Now we got all that stuff out the way. I also want to throw this in because it happened recently. This mess with let me take this off the screen. Let me take this off the screen. It hasn't been on the screen too long.
orange juice.
No, yeah, orange juice. Yeah, definitely orange juice. So Lindsey Graham, bro.
Uh,
Oh, the model?
What
The
is
plus size
wrong
model?
with him?
Wait, what?
Lindsey Graham. He's a senator out of
oh,
South
Bro, I'm
Carolina.
thinking of the model. I thought there was a model.
What?
She like there's like a plus size model named Lindsey
What?
Graham, bro. She was like super famous or viral.
What?
let me see, Lindsey Graham.
No, hold on. I might have it wrong, bro. It's somebody
Ye-
Graham.
What?
I think it's Ashley. Damn it. I'm sorry.
Boy, I'm like, this is a man. Okay, this is a man
It's Ashley. All right, hold on. So
this
what
man has like almost his whole foot in hell.
what did Mr. Lindsay do?
He's all
So
complaining about the mail-in ballots. Go ahead. Sorry.
so this is what he said. A top staffer for Georgia Secretary of State Raffensperger said Tuesday that he was on the call with Senator Graham when he asked his boss whether he had the power to reject certain absentee ballots, and that's according to MSNBC. Okay. Like, and then so also the 3 top ethics experts have formally requested the Senate's Ethics Committee to investigate whether Senator Lindsey Graham violated the chamber rules in his probe over how mail-in voting was conducted in the 2020 election.
There's a couple. There's a lot going on in Georgia. Is Georgia you talking about?
That was South Carolina, right?
No,
Well, no, that's Georgia, but he's the senator out of South Carolina.
bro. They're talking
Yeah.
about the Secretary of State is saying that other Republicans is trying to pressure him to find ways to exclude ballots.
Yeah,
That
because
shit is oppression at its finest.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, because they were saying like the whole verify and everything. It's like they want to go and redo the process, but it's like, oh no.
Yeah, like it's over. It's over, dude. It's over. Let it go. Let it go. This election is done. Okay.
They're
He's
calling
it's
for
not
Lindsey
frozen.
Graham
These
to
states is
resign.
certifying the results. The election is done. Let it go. Like people are holding on to all these conspiracy theories and just throwing up any and everything. I'm like, y'all bugging. Like y'all are bugging.
We're in the age of the internet, my friend.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
like I told you, it's always that vocal minority. The vocal
Mhm.
minority is unfortunately what gets it. And the thing is too, it's like we said before, I can't say last year, last election, this wasn't an issue, even though, and it's like the margins are pretty much the same as they were with the popular vote and popular. It's the same. It's like we said, it's just counties flipped over because of its conduct, and people are saying no, it can't be because of that. And like we said earlier, and like I said it's people flipped because of his Twitter game, and and the thing was, and it was not necessarily what he said. It was that he was on Twitter, because then we look at it, and even people who don't follow Twitter now, but now CNN reports it. Now Fox News reports it.
Yeah.
They're saying this is what he's saying. So people are like, what is Twitter? And then why is he complaining about this? It's stuff that he doesn't need to complain about. And
Mm-hmm.
and like a lot of it stuff is temper tantrums. So eventually, even people who know nothing about like some of my relatives say the Twitter, yes, they seriously say the Twitter. Now they're tuned in on it because now CNN's like, hey, this is his timeline, and of course they take it out of context, so you don't see everything that he says. You just see all the bad stuff, and people are like, why is he talking about this? Why does this matter? Um, but yet the people they refuse to believe that the president didn't conduct himself to your typical conservatives, and some people they said enough's enough.
Mm.
And I think and that's what it is because you see like in these states that flipped because like I was surprised at Texas because I have family, family, all my family's from Texas. I'm from California, but I'm used to voting, and when I vote I'm used to saying California's already declared a blue state. Texas has already declared a red state. The fact that Texas was a battleground state this election, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, Texas got close. Texas
Yeah,
got close.
no, but that's the point. It was like Texas was a battleground state, and it's never like that. So you're like, what's going on? And you have to
It's
realize
almost always red.
exactly,
But
and
I
that's what it was too. And people like they don't like that. So now they're trying to go for states to say, oh, they're trying to think it's a mail-in ballots, but it's like it's not gonna
see another thing I'll point out is you have a mass exodus of people from California. You have a
yeah.
mass exodus going on because the cost of living is too high.
Well, no, and that's why when Arizona flipped, like
Hmm.
didn't surprise me because a
At
lot of
all.
Californians are going to Arizona, but that's why
Hmm.
it's like it's your deep states, and that's the thing. But even Pennsylvania flipped because Pennsylvania they were pro Obama, and then for the last
Hmm.
and then they were like no President Trump, that's what they wanted, which is it's fine they could choose whatever one because they figured Trump was more aligned with them. But then, like how they flipped again too, you're like, whoa! It shows that people got tired of the rhetoric. People got tired of his conduct, and as many people love the in-your-face interface, we don't care the bold and the brazen,
Hmm.
and sometimes conduct does matter to people. And
Mm-hmm.
this one, it's like they can't they don't realize it's like yeah no hey it's like you can't get rid of these mail-in ballots, especially for this election of all elections with the pandemic going on, and they were touting that to keep people safe. So now it's like, oh, since I didn't put my life at risk, and I didn't put my life at risk, so I don't get to vote
Yeah,
after
that's
they're telling me to stay
bullshit.
home.
Facts. Man, huh? What did you gonna
What?
say?
No, that's just
No, no, no.
breathing,
I
bro.
thought Alan was going to say something
Oh
else. I
no,
didn't
no,
want to cut him
I
off.
thought Kev was about to say something. So
Mm-mm.
Oh
Just
no,
breathing.
I didn't want to cut nobody off. I didn't want to cut nobody off. But also, what else? What else we got going on? But yeah, like that whole situation, like I just don't get it. Like people are now saying like, oh, go watch OANN. I'm like, it's a joke. That whole y'all talking about some biased news, biased news. It is the most
Bro,
biased news organization in existence.
people are so
It is
damn
so far
stupid.
right, it's off the chart. Okay, it's in a whole nother la la land.
Listen, they
It's
only talk about switching networks when they hear shit that doesn't go with their narrative. That's
oh yeah,
yeah.
really it. And then it's funny because this network you just named, I've never heard of it. I don't know
mm,
where their sources are, and I'm pretty sure the people who just swapped over there don't know either. So you
Yeah,
don't know what type of motivation they have.
this straight propaganda. It was started by it was the net. So back, it was started by what's his name? No, that's Bret Bart. That's Bret Bart. But Bret
Brett
Bart,
Bart is worse too.
and OANN are like of the same thing because it's the previous I believe it was his chief of staff. Like when Trump first got in office, whatever that dude's name is, like he started Bret Bart. Well, he already had Bret Bart, and then he got kicked out or
That's
whatever.
not the one Ben Shapiro and shit is on, is it?
No, no, no. I don't think Ben
No,
Shapiro is
he's on the
on any
Daily
network.
News. That's what the Daily Show or something.
Oh, like I don't know if he's on an actual show all the time.
I'm about to say anything with that motherfucker on there is definitely going to be biased.
Oh, yeah.
I think every news is biased though to a
They
certain
are.
extent. But people like Kev said, anything that someone doesn't agree with, oh, it's bias. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you know,
This news source is shit. Go to this one,
yeah,
even though it's shit too.
yeah, and that's a thing too. And even like on debate shows and everything, they're like, oh, bias. Like that's you're naturally gonna be biased because you're gonna feel more passionate about something that you agree with than something that you don't agree with.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but I still think like we have to reach this level of maturity. I don't know if America's going to get it where we be like, yo, okay, the truth is the truth. The facts are the facts.
Well, yeah,
Like,
it's that,
Yeah.
and people that they don't want to agree to disagree too. And I mean
mhm,
that's just it is what it is. But I think as long as we're able to have these discussions
mhm,
without belittling somebody and you can say, hey, I don't agree with this, or I still don't believe this, but like you said, people they're gonna disagree with something just because they don't believe with it, especially with something that you know that's more opinion based, or if we don't have like the direct proof. Because
Yeah.
like with the voting, unless we go scan every vote and they put it on TV so we could watch a news ticker and see the votes get tallied, someone's gonna say that it's rigged. And then even then, they're gonna be like, since someone can't watch, no one's Santa Claus, so they can't watch everybody at once. It's always gonna be that way.
And what's crazy is like this is the first election I've seen where they live streamed people counting votes all day, all night. You could just watch people count votes. I'm
Because
like, bro,
that's
I've never
because
seen this
that's
level of transparency.
because that's where we are now. Because that's where we
Yeah.
have to be. Unfortunately, that's where we have to be.
The people have made the demand.
Yeah, and the trust isn't there. But the
Mm-hmm.
thing is, we're showing right now it's that with this election, since it's almost it's pretty close to 50-50. um, you know, that
Mhm.
either way, there's demand for both candidates, there's demand for both things. So
Mhm.
but people they don't want to believe that because we have like we called it the because people in themselves are biased, so they only want to watch what they want to watch.
Fact.
So if you only want to watch Fox News, you're like, hey, I see the world with this, and this is what I see. So they don't see the other side, and I think that's a lot of people. They don't. They stick to one source, and I think even now, I don't even think that it's a new source. I think it's social media and it's headlines now, and
Yeah.
and especially with social media, you could go and tailor what you want, and you only see what you want. Because I remember, because that's why I originally got my Twitter. I got my Twitter because I went to CES, and it was like it was an awesome schedule. So everything I was following, it was following only what I want to see. So this company's doing a
Right.
booth, this company's doing a booth, and
And
that's what people do.
I think that's a challenge for a lot of less tech savvy people who are like recently gotten on the internet, especially a bunch of older people and maybe like younger children who are just now getting on there.
Mhm.
It's easy to get caught in your own echo chamber because the technology
Ooh.
really the technology kind of nourishes that. It
Yeah,
pushes you in a direction to show you more things similar to what you're thinking and whatnot. There's a lack of diversity in the technology, and because of that, I think people are less willing to be listeners and less willing to be critical thinkers because it's
exactly.
harder for them to do so.
Yeah. No, and I think growing up too with the younger kids too, critical thinking is something that we're taking out, and I've definitely seen that too. So
Hmm.
it's kind of twofold. So it's like technology on one phase, it's making people less capable of critical thinking, or it's taking that option away from them. But that's just because the algorithm and
Yeah.
people want the money. So unfortunately, it comes down
Mhm.
to money, and then now ease of use, because I've seen it now because of the economy and everything out there too. What our parents used to say, hey, we can't figure out this TV. Now I see parents doing everything for their kid, and I'm
Yeah.
like, he's damn near a freaking adult, but he's 7.
Yeah.
But you have kids that can't do anything, and it's also
Yeah.
and since everything's on demand too, so like it's twofold technology.
Yeah, and then that also like spins back around to why we had so many people voting this year because it was the easiest you could ever vote.
Yeah.
Like all you had to do was fill it in and slide it in a mailbox and you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I don't have to wait in line this year.
Yeah.
I will
Boom.
say one thing for that. Even though there was a ton of misinformation spread around, there still is. The beauty of technology is now everyone has access to the information,
Yeah.
Mhm.
whether they get to the same information as you, that's a whole different story. The fact is the information is out there and people can access it, And I think that's one of the reasons we had such a large voter turnout. People were just more aware this time.
Yeah, yeah.
People
True.
were more aware of the voting situation too, which is good.
Yeah.
So like no matter who you voted for, thank you for voting.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. And we just need to keep this up. And we need to find them other people that was sitting on the couch not doing anything. You know,
What you gonna do to
Hey,
them?
they're both still in the mail, man.
oh yeah.
Hey,
No,
I'm one
I'm
of
just
those
saying.
people.
I was trying to do that. Whatever that college is, Everest.
Oh
Everest.
yeah.
Do their little
Everest
commercial.
College.
That's what I was getting at. You're not doing anything. Get up on yeah. Give us a call. You can better yourself. Whatever it was, the
Was that
commercial.
the one Bow Wow or Romeo made the commercial for?
Oh no. That's a different. No, Romeo did make
Yeah, I
a one for
remember
them. Romeo did. Yeah.
that. That shit became a meme, bro. I don't even know
Yeah.
how.
Yeah, but he got that check though. He cashed out.
Yeah. Shit, from a community college, that shit wasn't that big.
Hey, still sometimes the way they get it, the views and everything.
I get it, but for Lil Romeo, shit, they probably gave him like a couple 100,000, maybe. Maybe
Yeah.
they said, we'll pay you a year of tuition."
Boy. That's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. But I think that's just about it.
Yeah.
I like y'all got some other things y'all want to talk about
Man,
because I think that Demon Souls looks amazing.
oh
I was surprised it
boy,
looked that good, and I'm surprised it was available at launch.
boy.
Like I say,
I'm kind of upset I didn't get a PS5 now.
So I'll say this. Let's cut the video here. Wait 10 minutes so I could put this in the oven and then we can come back and just.
You
bullshit.
got a you got a
Okay,
PS5, Alan?
Yeah.
I'm running out the room. I'm getting out here, bro. I'm out. He got a PS5,
Okay,
man.
no, but hey, you want to come back in 10 minutes though?
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's. So I'm saying let's just cut the feed now like that too because I have to.
Oh yeah, we can talk about gaming and stuff after this. Yeah.
And then we can start a whole new one and everything like that.
Hell yeah.
Okay, bet.
I want to talk about Lil Boosie getting shot.
Oh yeah. We can do that. We can do that. We can run through them topics real quick. We can run through them topics.
Well, let's take our break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right, man.